My name is Masanyu International, Masanyu world over, Masanyu the Jew, Masanyu all over, Masanyu dede. And this is the Wake Up Call. We are with you every day, every weekday, by the way, Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Talk about current affairs, playing you music that uplifts your soul, and of course, engaging in different topical discussions that enlighten your life. Today is a Thursday. We talk about church and gospel music. And I have my colleague, Diana Nema. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
The way you look well composed. But what shall I say? What can I do? What's up? How was your night? Inzira makubo koba chimwana iwe. Wazira. Banna oli musa.
Webale ino.
Olinge itunguru.
But good morning. Thank you so much for choosing Spirit TV and Spirit FM every single morning. Thank you so much for loving us and for watching. I know of certain people that are always on. Thank you. We appreciate that.
All for us. All for us. Dana, today being a Thursday where we talk about church and gospel music, there's something very significant that I want us to delve into. Because it might be limiting to some people, because it's probably those that have experienced it before. It's called marital counseling in church.
Yes, sir.
Marital counseling in church. So if you're there and you've ever gone through that, different religions have different curriculums. I don't know, or different what can I say?
They have different subjects that
they tackle when it comes to
for marital counseling.
Yes. So if you've ever experienced premarital counseling, because we've realized, Diana, that in most cases people rush into marriage not because they don't love each other, they really do, but this is a forever thing. So if even to work for Spirit Media Group, there is a certain level of literacy that you must have. Imagine going you're oriented about the technology that we're using, about the do's and don'ts, and then you're here temporarily. Then imagine going into something that is forever, and then you are not coached, you are not guided. Well, someone said that marriage is a school, is an institution where you graduate before you study. You're given a certificate, you are praised for hitting the milestone before you even take the lessons.
And then the only maybe opportunity that you get is the premarital, if your church is serious, or if you're serious about it.
Well, both of us probably have gotten the opportunity to go that angle. Then we can probably see and dive into that, because I'm told different religions do it differently. The Catholics, if Catholics are listening to us, or if you're Catholic and you've ever gone through this, or if you probably gotten an opportunity to know about it, even though you're not married, but you know stuff about it, you can send us a message on 0705 966 966, or you can call us still on 0705 966 966. Let's start with the religions that we have, the faith, the Pentecostals.
Masanyo, do you know actually that there are people that don't go through that? There are people that don't go through premarital counseling. That we are going to get married, they will just go approach a certain church, any church, not their own church, and then give them the dates, pay for that church, and start the process. And
no way, Diana, it's a requirement. I've never heard about that.
Look here, I'm telling you, there are people that didn't go through premarital counseling, but just applied and were given time to what date. Let's see if we have what in our bagole.
The microphone should be up, nkuwulire bulungi obadde ovaavaako lwaki sekuyigiriza gye emyaka gikyayiga.
That ngabo churches zo zeekwata gwa kugatta, and then plus n'okufuna akakasente kukugatta akajira kukugatta abantu. So they only do it as a business eyokugatta abantu. They got a license to do it as a business.
And we have churches that as well focus. There's someone that complained to me that I went to marital counseling, but premarital counseling, but to my dismay, the people that were teaching me about this concentrated more on the bedroom, how I should behave in the bedroom, how I should behave when I'm with my husband, my husband should behave well with me, and then that is the gist that we got, as if marriage is gonna center completely and also around our bedroom.
Let me tell you, those were even lucky the bedroom was even touched. Most churches don't touch that section. Most churches will even actually preach to you the gospel in that counseling.
Submission versus loving the wife as Christ loved the church. I think that is the main topic that church addresses. While in those courts, the only thing that they tackle, the only thing that they will tell you, one is condoning divorce, that you people are getting into something that I believe that you are well aware of. As a church, as a ministry, we don't like divorce, so no divorcing. Divorcing is bad. No, they give you scriptures, and then they preach to you about how you should be faithful in your marriage. Marriage bed should be undefiled. God hates adulterers and stuff like that. And then they talk to you about how you should submit. And then as a man, they tell you more, they incline more on how you should be a provider in your home, on how you should be a leader in your home, on how you should be a king in your home, on how you should love your wife regardless.
You're lucky. You're lucky that you went through that kind of counseling. Depending on who counsels you, because churches have different pastors, that married pastors, that they line up, that you're responsible for this couple. Like, if you get lucky, you get a good pastor or a good person to counsel you, because they don't have professional counselors. They have people that have experience in marriage. So if you get lucky and that person expounds on all of those topics that you've mentioned above, you're very, very lucky. You should thank God. There are people that don't like. There's someone that told me they went for counseling. All the days they went for counseling, like, they never told them about anything to do with marriage, what to expect in marriage, how a woman should behave in marriage, how a man should behave in marriage, who is responsible for what in marriage. Nothing like that. I know of someone. So I don't know about your experience in premarital counseling, but I know that so many people go for marriage when they are not ready. Why? Because counseling has not been done by someone who knows how to conduct counseling. Marriage, Masanyu, you can be married and have taken 10, 20 years in marriage, but you don't know how to conduct a premarital counseling session.
I know, and I think that explains the reason why professional marriage counselors are taking over, because I know of couples that are Christians, but when it comes to premarital counseling, they do it for this. They do it for the sake that it is a requirement for a church to counsel the couple before they get married. But of course, they take on an extra step of probably seeking professional counseling from professional coaches. Because Dana, let me tell you this, and this is for a fact, that in marriage, certain things that give us headache, just like the Bible says that in the multitude of counselors there is safety. Most of the issues that give us headache in our marriages, in our relationships, are things that are easy to handle if you got prior knowledge about that. Because believe me, there are people that have gone through it. Something that you see as big, as huge, if you
someone else has gone through it
and they have overcome it. So imagine a situation where you are in marriage and then a storm hits and then you don't know how to go about it, you don't know who to turn to. And of course, in church where we are today, another reason why premarital counseling sometimes is a problem to people in church. They are counseled, and because they are still in that same vicinity, they see how marriages are crumbling. They see marriages of Christians, marriages of pastors, marriages of bishops crumbling in church. And then they're like, these are the very people that gave us the Malito counseling. Then how come their marriages are crumbling? And then they lose trust in what they got at the first stage. You get, so that is really, really, really touching. But we have a lot more to bring your way, and a lot more, of course, to delve into when we come back. Keep it Spirit FM, the guy.
We help jumpstart your day like this. The Wake Up Call.